President Putin had commissioned a beautiful portrait of President Trump from the leading Russian artist and actually gave it to me and asked me to take it home to President Trump, which I brought home and delivered to him. It's been reported in the paper, but it was such a gracious moment, and told me a story, Tucker, about how when the president was shot, he went to his local church and met with his priest and prayed for the president, not because he was the president of he could become the president of the United States, but because he had a friendship with him and he was praying for his friend. He's a super smart guy, okay? You don't want to give him the credit for it. That's okay. I give him the credit for it.
They must hate you for saying stuff like that.
But he is.
I know. I mean, I'm very aware.
I think the largest issue in that conflict are these so-called four regions: Donbass,
Yes.
Crimea, the names.
Lugansk, yeah.
Lugansk.
Even like Putin's friends would not be as credulous of Putin as Steve Witkoff. Oh, he had a painting of Trump done. He lit a candle in a church. Like, wait till someone sends him one of those like Nigerian prince emails and like he's going to give away his fortune. Like, this is the guy in charge of ending the war. There's nobody on earth as credulous of Putin as that. Like, Xi Jinping doesn't trust Putin in that way. And then Tucker, by the way, coming in with like the 4 provinces, those are part of Ukraine. Tucker's jumping in. He knows them. I mean, these guys are a little too familiar with the Russian narrative for you to be comfortable about it.
They're not familiar enough to name the fucking territory that he's trying to negotiate away from the Ukrainians. Can't remember their names.
No, that's the thing. Is I love that the envoy doesn't know it, but the super pro-Russian talk show host is like, I'll jump in there. It's Luhansk or whatever, But these are not disputed provinces. These are parts of Ukraine that Russia invaded and is trying to annex.
If Tucker's like big point is like, okay, we should hear the Russian perspective, understand their threats, like where you sit is where you stand. That's part of diplomacy. Sure. But you don't have to be fucking credulous. You don't have to believe everything they say.
I'm going to make a Gen X reference, like
Please.
the painting. Like if all goes to shit for Trump, it's going to be like Vince Vaughn walking out at Wedding Crashers. Mm-hmm. Like, the painting was a gift, Todd. The last possession that he will carry out of the White House is that painting that Vladimir Putin gifted him.